Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting the drop. And right away, he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive. That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
They go play action here. Purdy fighting this, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts That one complete down the field to Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 52 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Partner, I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
That doesn't make for some interesting neighborhood block parties. Excuse me, sir, is this the Delta House? No, that's on a different business.
Oh, it's over, ready? Delta.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate it.
The pocket coach changes everything. I will never go back to a different coach.
Don't be fooled by cheap imitations. With more than 100 passes worldwide, it's the best pocket hose in the world. Get the super light.
They probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This is exclusive release of our newest.
Here we go, set.
Purdy looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Mason. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Shotgun now with Purdy. A dump off for Mason. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk from 21 yards away. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it again with Barkley. Taken down at the 42. Credit the tackle to Isaac Yiadom. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
No touch.
Saquon Barkley running right. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Second and 6. Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He takes this for about 6, down inside the 40.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
63.
And that's making outstanding on every count. The name of that person who's done on every count is none other than and we don't have to
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A handoff to Barkley. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here's a give to Barkley. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson from 4 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
bullshit. Bullshit.